All right, so let's look at a couple of your homework problems for tonight. We already did numbers 1, 2, and 9 in class, so I'm going to start with problem number 4. Okay, 1, 2, and 9, you'll notice have a variable as an exponent, so that's why we did those in class, so you could use your calculator. Problem number 4 tells you that f of x equals 2x minus 6, and g of x equals negative x plus 9. Ultimately, you want to find out where f of x is equal to g of x. You can do this in the calculator the same way that we did in class, or if it was calculator inactive, you would simply set them equal to one another and solve. So I'm going to move my x by adding, and I'm going to move my 6 by adding. And then our last step here would be to divide by 3. So our x is going to equal 5. And had you typed this into the calculator and done that way, then you still would have gotten 5. Okay, I'm going to shoot down here to number 7. F of x equals 2x minus 12. And g of x equals negative 4x plus 30. Okay, again, we're just going to set them equal to each other. 2x minus 12 equals negative 4x plus 30. And rearrange. So that's plus 4x, which gives me a 6x. And plus 12, which gives me a 42. Last step here is to divide by 6, and x would equal 7. All right. Let's go down here to problem number 12. Okay, they gave you negative 4x minus 4y equals negative 12. And 2x minus 3y equals 16. All right, it does say solve by elimination, which means I'm going to try to cancel out one of the variables. So what I'm going to notice is I'm going to go ahead and multiply the bottom by 2. When I do that, the top is going to stay the same, and the bottom is going to become positive 4x, negative 6y, and 32. When I add these together now, my x's cancel. I have negative 10y equals 20. So y equals negative 2. Once I have my y, and you will notice on your answer sheet that it says, what is x? What is y? And then it says, what is the product of x and y? So y we found out is negative 2. Okay, plug that back in. So negative 4x minus 4 times negative 2 equals negative 12. So x is going to be positive 5. And then for the product question, it would just be 5 times negative 2, which is negative 10. All right. The other one I'm going to hit on real quick is going to be number 15. Okay, the only difference in 15 and 16, 15 says complementary. So remember, complementary is equal to 90. And then once we get through all that, I'm not going to work out 16, but 16 says supplementary, which is 180. All right, so let's work out number 15. Complementary, so we're going to set it equal to 90. And we've got 5x plus 6 plus x plus 18. Combine like terms, so 6x plus 24 equals 90. And then solve from here. And x would be 11. Okay, remember, it doesn't ask for x. It actually asks here for the measure of angle y. Okay, y was x plus 18. So my final answer is going to be 11 plus 18, or 29. You'll do the same process for the next one, for number 16 on supplementary. You're just going to set it equal to 180. Number 14 is your graphing linear inequalities. You do need to get them in slope-intercept form. Make sure you graph dotted or solid line and shade them correctly. And number 13 is just a composite function